dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day. Threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites. Crafting chaos feels just right. Crushy and Gus, the enchanted shroom. Just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day. Threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites. Crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight. Color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight. Crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day. Threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites. Crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight. Color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight. Crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day. Threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites. Crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit. Pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit. Pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. Come on in, grab a seat, pull up a chair. We've got yarn and needles, loves in the air. The chat's alive, full of colors and cheer. In this little crafting corner, everyone's welcome here. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. Count the squares, let the patterns align. It's not just the thread, it's the ties that bind. With every row we're stitching away, creating more than crafts, it's community clay. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this stitches, no perfect lines, just laughter, love, and handmade signs. Drop the stress, let your spirit roam. In this crafted world, you found your home. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. So stitch by stitch, let the good vibes grow. In our crafty little corner, you're never alone.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, we went into Gus pretty quick there. How are we all doing? Happy Thursday. It took me a second. I couldn't remember what day it was. Happy Thursday. How's everybody's doing? How's everybody's week been? I hope you're all doing well. Hello, hello, hello. We did a thing. We did a thing. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on. I wonder, hold on. I don't have my lights on. Let me fix that. Give me a second. I'm clearly prepared to stream today. I'm doing great, obviously. Like, why does it look weird? Because I don't have my lights on. There we go. That's better. Oh my goodness. Well, we did a thing. So I guess I'm slightly on a bit distracted because we did the thing. Okay, so first of all, hi everybody. I will say hello to everyone in just a moment once I readjust myself here. Cause yeah, clearly I was not ready. I don't know. My colic is doing weird stuff, so my hair is sticking up in the back. Not much I can do about it. I tried. It's still gonna stick up in the back. It's gonna be that day, I guess, where we forget to do the things. But how are you? Wow, what a chaotic start I'm having. How are we all doing? Let me say hi to everyone. Petal, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first. Cece, welcome in. Zinni, welcome in. BK, welcome in. Rainbow, welcome in. How are you? Ooh, and on a 15 stream watch streak as well. Thank you for that 15 stream watch streak, Rainbow, and being here for the last 15 streams in a row. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Okay, so we did a thing. So if you remember on Tuesday, because I streamed on Tuesday, which has kind of thrown my whole week off, if I'm being honest with you. Streaming on Tuesdays really kind of thrown me for a loop, because I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, and I did, and now I'm confused, but it's okay. So on Tuesday, I mentioned that we've had this stray cat that's like been hanging out on our back deck. And we've been giving her a little bit of food, and it's like she kind of decided that this is where she lives. Well, we brought her inside today. Awen cleaned her room, made a spot for her, and this morning we brought her in. So she's here. She's in Awen's room, being quarantined, because obviously, you know, we need to make sure that she's healthy before there's any kind of introduction to Reese. Because she's been outside. She's a little rough in some places. But it doesn't look like she has fleas. We were kind of checking her while we were outside because she would run up and like love on you like instantly as soon as you would go outside. She was like, hi, I love you. And so we were kind of checking her for fleas then. Don't really see any fleas on her, but she definitely has like scratches, like some sores on her back. Her back leg is kind of raw. So I don't know if it's like from fights or whatnot. But she's inside. She is in Awen's room. Awen has dubbed her Elide. And I'll kind of show you. So this is her. she is here. There's another shot of her. I posted some pictures in the Discord as well. Um, but she's the loveliest girl. But this is what I'm talking about with her back leg. You can kind of see it's got like some raw spots on it. She is grooming herself. So she is doing that. This is her staring at the door after I went out of Awen's room. Um, but she's very vocal. Here's a little shot of her face. Looking kind of she looks kind of grouchy right there, but she's not. She's a super sweet girl. Um, but you can see she's just got a little bit of she's a little rough in some places. Um, very sweet, very friendly. Yeah, she's the opposite of Reese. She's the opposite although also vocal. She's also pretty vocal. She seems to have a lot to say. I posted a little video in the Discord that Awen had sent me um of her kind of talking a little bit. So she's currently quarantined. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna real quickly order um I wanted to order I can get an overnight delivery of some cat wound care, and I would like to do that and get that for her because she I would like to try to put that on her. She does we do have a vet. Sorry, I'm wanted to get this order quickly placed. So we did get a vet appointment for Saturday. Sorry, I had to think for a second. So we do have a vet appointment for Saturday for her. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. She'll be good there. So Saturday morning we'll get her sorted with the vet appointment. Trying to think what else. But yeah, we're getting her to the vet, give her do blood workup and everything, and get a clean bill of health. But the good news is they'll at least be able to like smell each other under the door and stuff. So they'll kind of start. So that process will kind of already be started, even though we're not going to do any kind of introducing until we hear from the vet and know that she's healthy. Because we don't want Reese to get sick. Hey Asuna, welcome in. How are you? She is very sweet. She's very cute. If Awen is text me any pictures, I will share them with you as they come in. She's getting acclimated. She jumped up on Awen's bed, so we're yeah, we brought her in. She wasn't real sure. We brought her in and like we put her in the cat carrier and brought her inside. She wasn't sure about that part, but once she got in and she was very curious, doesn't seem to be, she's not like freaking out or anything like that. She's just curious and checking out her new surroundings, and yeah, so she's inside now. And we'll see. When we take her to the vet, we are going to have her scanned to see if she has a microchip and if she happens to have a family, because obviously if she has a family, we want her to get back to her family, right? Like we want that. If she doesn't have a family, then we want her to be healthy, and she's got a family now. So either way, she's gonna have a family and a home and doesn't have to be like out on her own anymore. So yeah, that is a lead. She is here. We brought her in. Yeah. So that was our excitement today. So Reese is in the basement. I don't think he has a clue that we did anything yet. He has seen her outside, like through the window, and he doesn't get like big and bushy when he sees her, like he does with some of the other cats that he sees outside. So we're feeling positive about how like the interaction and the introduction is gonna go once we get to that point. Um, we think he's gonna be okay because he didn't seem to be too threatened by her. So she's here. Yeah. That is the lead update. I'll keep y'all updated too, as things progress with her, and I'll keep y'all informed with how that all goes. So there will be lead updates as we go, and we shall see. But she was breaking her heart, and yesterday she really wanted to come inside. Like she really was wanting in the house. So that was kind of why we decided, like, yeah, I think now's the time. Of course, we've got great timing because it's a holiday weekend. Fortunately, though, they're not open tomorrow, but they are open on Saturday. So we don't have to wait till like Monday. We're able to get her in on Saturday. So that'll be good. It'll give her a little bit of time to adjust before we take her out again, and take her to the vet. It'll give her a little bit of time to start to feel a little bit more comfortable in her surroundings as well. So, and Awen's hanging out in her room with her a lot today just to make sure that she's getting comfortable and getting settled. Also, the other thing with having her inside too, we can observe her a little bit, and then when we have more information to like give the vet when we see the vet. So, so yeah, she'll get acclimated. Planty, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I'm just giving a little update. I don't know if you were here. We've kind of rescued and brought in a stray kitty that's been hanging out on our back deck. So we did that today, and she's currently quarantining in Awen's room, adjusting. So I was just kind of bringing everybody up to speed on her and how that's going. Yeah, we brought her in. I posted a picture and a video of her in the Discord. And if Awen sends me more pictures throughout stream, I will share them all with you. But we've dubbed her Elide. That is the name Awen has given her. But I'll show you. This is her. She's inside. She's grooming. We're almost wondering if she's over grooming a little bit, and that could be why she's got some sores on her. But I'm pretty sure there's also been some fights. At first I thought she might have ear mites, but I'm not sure now that she does. I think she's just got scratches on the insides of her ears. Because I'm not seeing like the black in the ears like you would see in ear mites. So I think, so I'm not 100% sure that she has ear mites anymore. But anyway, today on stream, we are going to play test some more Riftopia, and we are going to do some crafting. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, Riftopia is a game that is being developed that is in like an idle background stream game, kind of similar vibe to Stream Raiders if you were ever experienced that at all. It's currently in testing, so playtesting for that goes through the 7th. And I am a playtest captain, which means that I can run battles. And the idea behind them is that you place your units. It's an idle game, so it's not necessarily meant for you to be like paying attention to all the time. So you place your units, you have energy, that it costs energy to place your units. We have battles. I can set how long it is to place the units before our battle takes place. And then after 5 regular battles, we have a boss battle. So I thought that today we could, she's also vocal. She's so sweet though. That was why we decided to bring her in, because she was so sweet and so lovey, and we would go out on the back deck and she'd come running for us and just loving and rubbing on us. She's been sleeping. We have like a cedar bush. And she's been sleeping in that cedar bush. And then kind of coming out, and we've been giving her a little bit of food and whatnot. So I'm hoping that after like a couple days inside, she'll maybe some of the itchiness and the scratchiness will be gone because she's able to get herself clean. That's what we're hoping. But anyway, yeah, so we're playing Riftopia, and we are doing some crafting today. So exclamation point battle in the chat if you want to go check that out. That's not the right command. That's exclamation point Riftopia. Exclamation point battle is that. And I am gonna, let me switch over here. And I'm going to get a battle started. I was kind of thinking, and I'm also gonna get our epic Lord of the Rings soundtrack started because that seems to be a fun crafting thing to do. So what I'm thinking, I'm kind of thinking doing 30-minute battles. And then and then after the last boss battle, we'll be done with stream. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So we're gonna kick this off here. So yeah, if you click on that button, it will take you into the Riftopia. It is a browser-based game. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna place some units and fight the other units that are here. So if you would like to join in, exclamation point battle, feel free. You log in with your Twitch account. I have been having a lot of fun with it. I know Rainbow is also a playtest. Oh, they changed that interface a little bit. Oh, I still need to tell them I'm having some issues with my tooltip staying up. So I played a bunch yesterday. I like that circle around there. Placing units and oh, you know what that is? That's the range. Holy cow, look at the range of the cutie pillar. Goodness. Rainbow, were you able to, I didn't see it, you posted yesterday. Have you been able to run any battles like off stream? Because I know you were having issues streaming it. You can run battle. Have you been doing it? Let us know if you run any battles. And I'll join in your battles and such. Thank you for the lurk, Zinni. I appreciate it. Actually, let's put this guy down here. Our flaying mantis. And then we have our spite mites. You ran a few, was actually about to turn on your computer. Nice. Alright, we're gonna get all our units placed here. Ooh. The range on these guys is massive. Alright, let's get our hocus locust in. There we go. So that's been a new feature that they added, that it's showing you their range. So like these guys are melee, so they don't have like a big range. But then the archers they have a huge range. Okay. I've got all my units placed, so we're gonna let that sit. We are going to be working on, this is the mystery stitch along pattern that we started on Tuesday. We just did the outline and some of the black on Tuesday. I did more, obviously. I didn't work on it yesterday. You'll join the battles but be lurking. Perfect. And that's exactly like what this game is like, you like place your units and then you can go like do other things. So it just kind of like runs in the background. So feel free to do so. I hope studying is going well. We're just going to be chatting and crafting, so it's a good one for that. Also feel free, Super Sweetbot we've got active too if you want to be doing any co-working while we're doing this. So feel free to add tasks in Super Sweetbot if you find that helpful. Exclamation point task to do that. But the pattern that we're working on, it is this mystery stitch along called A Spooky Night. And the first part of the pattern dropped on Tuesday, and so we started it on Tuesday, and I think we're going to keep working on it today. I think I'm going to finish it today. I don't know if I'll finish it on stream, but I think I'll finish it today. But this is the progress that we have been making. So I'm gonna start in on the leaves today, I believe. Will be the plan of action. But how's everybody else's week been? I hope everyone's having a good week. And Rainbow, let me know here in chat if you start a battle, and I can place some units in your battle as well. Okay. So we gotta go over 1, 2. So we're gonna work on the leaves. I've got 3 colors left to do on this. You're trying to get your work done early since you have to leave around 2:30 to go pick up new glasses. Ooh, new glasses are fun. Hopefully you're able to get all your work done. It's with a holiday, are you lighter today because you got the holiday weekend, or is it one of those things that because they're a holiday weekend you're super busy? Hi, Huntress, welcome in. How are you? So DJ Huntress is one of the devs for Riftopia, and the devs of Riftopia are absolutely amazing. The community is amazing. Highly, highly recommend. If you do !Riftopia in chat, it'll give you a link to the Discord. Great group of people. I definitely encourage you to go check it out, especially if you're liking the game. By all means, go check it out. I am doing okay. We had kind of an exciting morning. We brought in the stray cat that's been living on our back porch. I feel like I'm like, I don't know what is happening right now with my floss, but okay, there we go. We're good now. So we're adjusting. Even more if you have an Android phone and you can't run the game. Oh, do you have the Android support set up? No, your quoting automation hasn't been working correctly for about 3 weeks. So most, if not all, your quoting has to be done Oh my gosh. That sounds really frustrating, Petal. Yeah, that sounds super frustrating. You have an Android build, but it's not mobile friendly as such. Okay. Got it. But yeah, the dev's absolutely amazing. But you're trying to get folks to try it out to see if they can at least play for now. Okay, so if you have an Android, see if you can in the browser, right? It's not an app. They're checking it out in their web browser on mobile, if I'm understanding you correctly. So if you are an Android user and you would like to test it out and see how it goes, the devs would definitely appreciate that feedback. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a great community. Definitely recommend checking it out. Great little idle thing for the background. And this playtest is live through the 7th, so through next Monday. And we are going to be playtesting it again tomorrow as well. They didn't backfill several positions because the automation was supposed to be doing 60 to 70% of the work. And you have a person out this week, of course. It's an A-win!
Have you told them about our new friend?
Yes, I have. It's very funny to everyone calling in a game after CTV spent several years not calling. Oh, really?
Rainbow.
It is a game, though.
Hello,
I would even say Stream Raiders was a game. I would call it an idle game, but it is a game. That's silly. Well, we say it's a game. A tool. Yeah, it's not a tool. It's a game. We call it a game. As far as CT. Well, they're wrong. They were wrong. Exactly. Yeah, Stream Raiders was a game. You are right. This is a game. It's a game. How's she doing?
She's doing good.
She's doing good.
We were cuddling, but we weren't cuddling. She was laying beside me on my bed.
Okay. I think she might be a cuddler.
I think she will be when she gets
A little more
or
comfortable.
at least like a lay by you.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely is a friendly girl.
She is a friendly.
She just like, oh my gosh, the cuddler and a yapper, yes.
Yes. She's very vocal.
Well, and the funny thing is we we were giving her some food before we brought her inside. Like we'd take some food out for her. And she like couldn't decide what she wanted, food or attention.
Mm-hmm.
Like she'd take a bite and then turn around and like run over and like rub and love on us. And then she'd like go back and like take a bite and then turn around and like come back and like rub and love on us. So we'd have to like go inside to get her to actually eat some food.
She's a good girl though.
But yeah, she's good. We're gonna take her to the vet Saturday, have her scanned for a chip, and then obviously have her checked out and get her healthy because we want her to be healthy. Regardless, she has a family no matter what, and that's important.
Yeah.
So she's quarantined for the time being.
She's the baby.
Awen is excited.
And she's so sweet.
She is very sweet.
And she's like rubbing all over and
Yeah. Yeah, she's very affectionate. Very affectionate. So
like, people, if they come over, will like get kitty love.
I know, I think she will not go fleeing in terror when Speckle and Hentaya come over.
I think she'll be like, hello.
I think so too. We say this, but then watch, Reese is gonna teach her bad habits.
Like retrieving marsupials.
Oh yeah, let's hope that does not happen. Let's hope that is not a lesson that he teaches her. Because
the vents, no marsupials.
well, we fixed the vent thing.
That's true.
Yeah, hello, gimme cuddles. Exactly. So what's funny is because we're so used to polydactyl Reese and his giant paws because he's got so many toes, her feet look funny to us because they're like
small.
They're like normal cat feet.
Yeah. Well, and her feet are so cute because like the heel of her paws is black, but then all the beans are pink, and it's really cute.
Yeah, she's got the black pad, but then pink toe beans. She's definitely a cutie. A cutie.
She just needs some love and some time to heal.
Yes, definitely. I think she'll be a really good pet.
Going to be the baby.
And my first thought was to take her to like the Humane Society and get her like checked out and stuff. But then she kind of grew on all of us, and we decided, well, if Awen could get her room tidied up, we would bring her inside. So,
Oh, she did.
your week is good. You're about to do your nails today before it rains on Sunday. Okay, that's cool. What color? Are you doing a certain color for your nails? Or you got anything in mind? I don't do my nails. No. Alright, I'm gonna mark off. I do have a print version of my pattern next to me, to kind of keep track of where I'm going here. But I was enjoying this pattern so much on Tuesday that I had to like make myself go to bed. I was gonna just keep going. I took a break after stream because my shoulder was aching. But then Awen and I were watching some episodes of Dexter, and I stitched a whole bunch. But then I had to pull it out because I I went one too low on this, so everything was one too low, and I was like, oh shoot. So then I had to pull out all of this black that I had done and redo it. Otherwise, I probably would have had more done if I hadn't had to do that. You're gonna do a Minecraft thing. So I don't play Minecraft. So like, do you mean like green? Because when I think of Minecraft, one of the colors that comes to mind to me is green. So like that, I'm not a Minecraft player. I will never be a Minecraft player. My kids play Minecraft a lot. Both Awen and Pwen play a lot of Minecraft, but I do not. Yeah, no Minecraft for you either. Yep. That perspective is just, it doesn't work for me. Makes me feel icky. Pwen will like to show me like what he's built. So I'll have to kind of like grit my teeth a little bit to look and see what he's built to when he shows me, but I can't look for very long because it makes me sick. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do first person POV either. Nope. And I've tried games in first person POV, but I can't do it. Like Skyrim, I way back when Elder Scrolls Online came out, I was in the beta for that, and I couldn't do that. Yeah, I think it does have a third person camera, but it's still I can't do it. And frankly, it also doesn't really appeal to me that much. Yeah, that too. You tried it once, it didn't appeal to you. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. I don't like the pixelatedness of it isn't my thing. It just nothing about it makes me go, yeah, I want to play this. Which, if it does appeal to you and you enjoy it, then that's fantastic and that's awesome. It's just not my personal cup of tea. You can't do anything with jerky motion either. Yeah, I struggle a bit. And there's definitely some games that I play that can have some jerky motion to them that I have to be careful with because it can make me go, ooh. Speckle! You made it out of the cave! Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Hi, no ears working. Okay. Yeah, I knew Speckle is. I think they're doing an excursion because she posted some pictures of her being in a cave. So, if I get a break, you'll try and load the Android test of Riftopia and join your battle. Perfect! Perfect, perfect. To remember to actually type this for her so she can see it. Yeah, unfortunately, I have an iPhone, so I won't be able to join in the test. I have an iPhone, and then my tablet is Amazon, which is like its own like weird issue of things. I think, did I put that in the right spot? Yes, I did. Rooftopia. I know, right? Gotta love Speckle's speech to text. You have a few first-person POV games, but you have to adjust the setting. The only thing that gives you motion sick. No, right, Cece? No, me too. Well, okay, I guess I can't read in a car very well. Like, I can't read a book while driving. That makes me feel kind of motion sick. Um, but yeah, definitely certain games are rough. That's for when they let you start decorating the roof in your game. Perfect. You like to paint your nails because it keeps your hands busy. That's fair. I totally understand the need to keep your hands busy. I that's why I'm always like doing some sort of craft. No matter what I'm doing, like watching TV, even like reading a book on my Kindle, I usually have like some knitting or something in my hand. Unless I'm doing it to unwind at night. But I need to keep my hands busy too, so I completely understand that. Totally get that. Um, Shingles and dormer windows and chimneys and all that. Voice to text is always drunk. It always is. Yes. It definitely is always drunk for you. Okay, we have those. You kind of see. Let's see. Now we gotta come down to, I want to say is it this one? Yes, this one. I'm gonna mark off what I did. These leaf parts. I think I'm gonna need to break my thread and restart for some of these other leaves. I don't really like leaving like long stretches on the back of my pieces, just for security's sake. Plus, it is kind of a waste of thread that way. So, all right, we have about 8 minutes left to place troops on our battle. So feel free to jump in, !battle in chat. Get your troops placed if you want to get any troops in. You got about 8 minutes to do so. So get your troops in. Speaking of Rooftopia, did you see the new Sims pack? Nate, yes, I did. So that was the base game update was Tuesday. And yeah, you can now add plants to the roofs of your builds in The Sims. And there are glass walls. I haven't played a ton since the patch because there's a couple major bugs that I'm experiencing and they're kind of annoying. So I'm having the issue of not being able to drag plates or glasses or trash to either the sink or the trash can, which a lot of people are having that problem. That's like, I don't know, I haven't had anyone say that they're able to still do that. So got that bug. The other bug that I've encountered has to do with the hobby board from Businesses and Hobbies. It's the one that you teach the skill classes from or you do lectures from. That is, if that is in my game, it is disappearing from my game, and I can't place things without that disappearing. Thanks for warning about the bugs you're planning on playing this weekend. Yeah, and usually, to be honest with you, I usually don't have too many issues with like some of the major bugs that come into play. But these two are okay. The not being able to drag the plates and stuff, that one's more annoying because then you have to make your Sims do it. And I usually just still do it myself to clean things up. So while that one is annoying, it's not necessarily one that's gonna like stop my gameplay. But I have in like all of my saves right now, except for my Super Sim, I have a small business going with one of those boards. So I can't use the hobby boards in my businesses at the moment. So I'm like, okay, that's problematic to me because I'm using those. Because you'll do some woobles and stuff. Yeah. Well, and they may make do a quick patch and fix it. Although it's a holiday weekend, so hard to say, right? Um, I don't know with it being a holiday weekend that we'll get any hot fixes. But I kind of feel like, especially like the hobby board one, when when something like that's a pretty major bug and a pretty issue issue. So something like that, I kind of feel like they would drop in a hot fix and not just wait to do in like a patch. Um, because there have been other big bugs like that where they've tackled them right away and gotten a hot fix out pretty quickly. So I would think that that one, at the very least, would be one that they'd be on top of and be trying to get fixed pretty quickly. And I saw some people saying that they couldn't place anything out of the business and hobbies expansion pack. Now I was able to place one of the sales items, like the one of like the round things that you place to sell items from businesses and hobbies. So I was able to place that one and that stayed. But I could not do the hobby board. Which, like I said, is problematic for me because I have like small businesses going and like all of my saves. Thank you for that hydrate, Cece. I definitely need it. My throat is feeling kind of scratchy. So, thank you. Because I did need the hydrate. For sure. Whew. My shoulder is kind of achy today. I've been pushing it and doing my exercises like I'm supposed to be doing, but oh my goodness, it is not fun and it hurts. So I am feeling quite achy today. I'm hoping that the cortisone shot will be better, will make things better. But at the moment, not so much. But the doctor did say it could take up to 2 weeks for me to feel the full effect of the cortisone injection. So I am remaining optimistic. And doing my darndest to keep up with stretching and stuff, but man, does it hurt. Back to work. All right, Speckle. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. All right, we got just over a minute. If any of you have any troops you want to get back in, we got just over a minute to get in some more troops. So get those troops into the battle. And once that is ready, we're going to go ahead and run this battle. If we happen to finish this on stream, I'll switch over to our snarky cross stitch. I guess depending on how much time is left of stream. Okay, I think I want to. Well, no, I think I can do it. It's not that much of a jump. All right, we are almost done with this green. I've really been enjoying this pattern, like a lot. There we go. Our battle is ready. All right, let's start the battle. And oh, I got a stuck tooltip apparently. Our battle has commenced. Get a little zoom in on the effects. I do like the addition of the auto camera. I do like that. We are victorious! 32 allied units placed, and we battled 22 enemies. Thank you everyone who put their units in. Let's get another one going. You just started a battle too? Okay, awesome. Making progress on a new little thing too? Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna start a new battle, and then once I get troops placed in my battle, I'm gonna head over and drop some battles for Rainbow. So if you all would like to spread the love and get Rainbow some troops too, by all means go. And that's the cool thing about this game, is you can drop troops in multiple captains battles. So you don't just have to keep it to like one. You can be like, okay, I've got a few friends who are doing Riftopia right now, so I'm gonna drop some troops here, and then I'll go over to this other person's. Like, for example, like if I was running battles and like now Rainbow's running battles, you know, drop a few troops here with me, go drop a few troops with Rainbow. Spread the love. I'm gonna do one of my Lampaka Malos. We'll do a couple of Spite Mites. We'll do a Hocus Locus. And let's do a Filleting Mantis up here. Alright. And maybe a tank. And then I'm going to go over to Rainbows and drop a couple troops there. So you go back, when you go back to the home screen, you can search your person. So like I can search for Rainbow. And if you want to favorite them, you just drop this little thing on their name. And then over here, oh wait. And then over here on this tab, it'll show you all of your favorited people who are, and if they're active, they won't be grayed out. If they're inactive, they'll be grayed out. And then this green tab shows you where you have troops, so you can check back in on your troops. So let's go over to Rainbows, and we're gonna drop a few troops for Rainbow as well. So let me give you an archer. I'll give you a Lampakamalo. And I'll give you a Hocus Locus. As well as a Filleting Mantis. Oh, I'll give you a Rogue too. Here's a Rogue. and then we will go back to our own battle. So I have a battle active, Rainbow has a battle active. Feel free to spread the love around, get your troops in. FYI, we are planning SV's 20th anniversary next Friday. I know you're not playing, but if you'd like to come chat, you'll be in Discord. Small events all week leading up to Friday's main event. Well, thank you. I will, if I am around, I don't know what my next week is looking like. I may pop in and say hello. Oh, I think I hear a Resand. Ooh, Resand has arrived and is outside Awen's door. Oh, this could be interesting. What's up, Resand? Oh, this could be interesting. 8 p.m. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Zenny. I'm still like paying attention in the Discord, but I hadn't really looked closely at the anniversary stuff. So thank you for letting me know. Resand, what's up? You gonna come over? No, you're walking away? I think they were meowing at each other through the door. I'm waiting for the text from Awen to confirm or deny this. I hear a cat meowing. I just can't tell right now which one it is. So Resand is now aware that Elide is in the house. There is an ad that is going to run in about 5 minutes or so. And when that ad runs, we will take a little break. I usually use the ad breaks as self-care time for myself to get up and kind of move around and stretch, which I need to do for my chronic illness. It's important for me to move, otherwise it gets kind of painful for me to be just sitting and not moving around very much. So I encourage you all as well to engage in a little bit of self-care and get up and move and stretch. So we will do that when that ad plays. There also will be a tater hunt that will run during that ad break as well. And you can keep placing troops on our battlefield during that ad break as well. So you don't have to cease placing troops. I think I will put out a couple more here. We've got a little bit more energy built back up. Let me do, I'm gonna do a rogue, I think, over here on this side. And a warrior, I think. There we go. And then our battle will commence in about 25 minutes. So get some troops in. All right, I got one more sort of leafy part with this color. And then I've got another green color, and then like the kind of pot that this death flower is growing out of is purple. So the color scheme of this is it's like there's orange, and then there's like this peachy salmon color, black, white, greens, and there's like 2 shades of purple. There's like a dark purple and then like a lighter purple is the palette for this piece. Not very many colors, which is kind of nice in a way. You don't need tons and tons of colors, which I'm not mad about. All right, we're gonna get this started. About 2 minutes on that till that ad break. And my little break as well. So the plan is also tomorrow, pretty much same sort of gig. We're gonna play test with Riftopia some more, do some more crafting tomorrow. Um, so even though I know it is a holiday in the US tomorrow, it's 4th of July. Um, I still plan to I plan to be live because I want to do more of the Riftopia playtest. Looking for some cooler weather, no AC all week. Parts are supposed to be here today, but not holding your breath being the 4th weekend. Ooh. Ooh, I hope it is cooler for you, Zenny. Yuck. That's not great. Hopefully they will be there today. Fingers crossed. And you can get it sorted because yeah, you don't being without AC isn't going to be good. I think I just put this. Did I just do this wrong? No, I did not do this wrong. Okay. I thought I did for a second. All right, that ad is going to play in just a second. So I am going to go ahead and take a quick break. Make sure that you all are taking breaks and taking care of yourself as well. Self-care is super important. So I'm going to take a real quick break while that ad plays. We have 20 minutes, get some more troops placed during that ad break, and I will be back when the ad is over. I muted Spotify instead of unmuting myself. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around during that ad break. Reese is now aware that there's another cat. I don't think she's aware
He's aware of a lead.
because Awen said she's sleeping under her bed right now, which is good. That means that she's like she's feeling comfortable enough to
Well, I
to
think
have a
she's
sleep.
aware because she can smell him.
Well,
Right?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but there wasn't like a conversation.
no, there was not a conversation.
So all the meowing I could hear was Resand.
Yes.
So yeah. She doesn't seem particularly loud in her meows just yet.
No. They're like,
Whereas Resand straight up screams.
he does.
He's so loud. That cat is so freaking loud.
Yeah.
So we shall. It will be an interesting few days, I think. So. But thank you all for sticking around during that ad break. Congrats to everyone who won taters on their tater hunt, and rip your taters if you did not. We got 15 minutes to place troops on this battle, so get your troops in if you haven't already or you want to add more. We're still stitching here. Stitching away. Definitely am enjoying this pattern. I would 100% recommend this person's website. It's called The Tiny Modernist. And a lot of her patterns I really like a lot. I actually bought. He's yelling now. What, Rissand? What? You know something's up, don't you? I think he is now meowing at Awen's door. Your phone is acting up. Stream keeps glitching, so you're gonna leave. But no worries, Cece. Thank you for being here and stopping in. You have a new battle going. All right. So if any of you if you got some energy and want to add energy to if you want to add troops to Rainbow's battle, I will go throw in some more too. Just a second. And then I can also show you, if you hadn't already figured it out, you can click on that little chest to get your rewards. So we're gonna go over back into Rainbow. Oh my gosh, he is being so loud. Resand! What? He's yelling. Alright. I'm gonna drop a few troops for Rainbow. It's kind of funny in a way. What is loud? The cat? You can hear him? I wouldn't be surprised if you could hear him when my mic is open. I wouldn't be shocked because he is so loud. He's loud boy. Yes, you can. Resand! You're so loud. I don't know if they're having a conversation through the door or not, but he's definitely got a lot to say. Oh, Awen says she's scared of Reese, she thinks. Well, that could be. Reese is not quiet. Oh, now Pewin now has him. So it will be an adjustment. I think it will all be okay. But Reese is kind of loud. He's also kind of a scaredy cat, too. So I could see them being scared of each other. But they will get acclimated to each other. I fully believe that. All right, so I am done with this green. So I think I'm gonna switch to the lighter green. We got our leaves now on our little death plant. That's what I'm gonna call this, is a death plant, I think. I think we're gonna get a lot of mini win interruptions today. This is almost kind of like a limey green color.
Poo stuck to his paws.
He had poo stuck to his... That's lovely.
Yeah. I had to wipe them off.
Well, thank you for wiping them off. And it's sort of a P-Win appearance. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Rasian. He looks about as impressed as he always does, doesn't he?
Just gotta stop scaring her.
Oh, Rasian. P-Win is being very careful not to actually, like, appear on the camera. I think that's as much P-Win as you were gonna get. Alright, I'm just kind of going through and, like, marking off my progress. Alright, so for this one, there's, like, no, it's, but let's be honest, was that face any different than any other time Awen has picked him up and put him on stream? No, not really. It's kind of how he always looks. Alright, so we've got, there's like little green flecks across the top here. So I need to go 1, 2 here. Yeah, exactly. That's just his face. Oh shoot, I got too excited, pulled my thread all the way through. Too excited. Alright, we got about 7 minutes left to get troops placed on this battle. So get your troops in if you haven't already and you want to add more. Get your troops in. Also, feel free to add troops over to Rainbow as well, so she can get some battles tested as well. This is not a very pretty green. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it kind of fits for the whole, like, spooky vibe. But it isn't a very pretty green. Also, I don't think you can really see this very well. the little green flecks. I will, of course, I'll post, a picture in the Discord after stream. Hi! Are you a little out of sorts? Yeah, are you a little out of sorts? He'll get used to it. It will all be okay. Now Pewin is meowing. And her sand is under my desk. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, he's being like, he is being kind of skittish, actually. Which could be related to Pewin having picked him up and lugged him around. Alright, I'm gonna break this. Oop, sorry, I bumped the camera. Apologies. Apologies for bumping the camera. Alright, so basically all of these leaves get some of this green. And then this is an eyeball. This little part right here is an eyeball, and it gets this green as part of the eyeball. So once we do the leaves, we'll put that green in. And then after these leaves are done, all that's left is the purple of this pot. So yeah. I'm glad, because I wasn't sure when I like signed up to get the pattern. And it was like a new part was released every week. I admittedly was like kind of concerned that it would be like really large or something and I wouldn't be able to keep up with the stitching. But this was a good size, so I'm happy about that. If I had stitched on it yesterday, I could easily have finished it yesterday. I was knitting yesterday, and yesterday was run around and do errands kind of a day too. So I didn't do a ton of crafting yesterday. But definitely one that you could do in a couple of days, which is good. I'm happy about that. Because that is one thing sometimes I find with mystery patterns is I can get a little bit disappointed and overwhelmed if I get too far behind with how the mystery is coming out. I've gotten over that slightly because I always do Stephen West's, and his is so much knitting, it's really hard to keep up with it. But so far, admittedly, this is just week 1, and there are 14 parts to this pattern. But so far I'm pleased with the size. It's like a nice little sampler stitch. So I'm happy with it. Which also means if any of you really like it and want to join in, even though it's already started, I think it'd be really, you've got plenty of time to do it and get caught up. So that's good. And this isn't something that I plan to be stitching on stream during our crafting streams. The only reason I'm really doing it this week is, one, it's new, and since we're kind of doing the Riftopia stuff, I wanted to start it this week, or the day it came out. And since I feel like doing the crafting is a really good way to be testing our Riftopia stuff as well. So yeah. But tomorrow we'll be doing Snarky Cross Stitch. That will be tomorrow. And I will just keep you all updated on the progress of this in the Discord. And I will be working on it off stream. Does anybody else have any fun projects going on right now? Crafting wise? Oh, our battle is about ready to commence. So I am going to take a quick drink and then we'll get this battle started. Oh, while it's still counting down, let me mark off my progress and my pattern. All right, there we go. Here is our battle. Let's go. Battle is underway. Got our ranged troops doing their jobs. And we are victorious! 31 allied units placed against 20 enemy units, and we have won. Thank you everyone for placing units. I appreciate it. All right, Rainbows is done, so let me go ahead and grab my chest from hers, and let's get another battle started. Reese, are you having a moment? No new projects for you at the moment? I understand. You've had a few things that you've been dealing with. So, I get it. What is it, sweet boy? What? What? Don't worry, we still love you. You're still the #1 kitty. Yeah. He's over here. I'm giving him some scritches. Because we need him to, you know, still be happy. So Speckle was able to place units during the mobile testing. Yay, oh, we have a kitty. We have a kitty. We have a Resand. Hi. Hi, love. You got your first boss battle? Okay. I'm gonna get my units placed, and then we're gonna go and do a boss battle with, for Rainbow, too. And we have a Resand. He's gonna hang out, I guess. Which is fine. He needs some love and attention. So he's gonna be on my lap for a little bit. Hi, honey. Hello. Oh, yes. It's okay. You are still very, very loved. We love you very much. No one's gonna stop loving you. Don't worry. Mom said she talked to a real estate agent earlier this week, but he didn't seem like he was very interested in the sale. Really? Really? That seems really weird to me. Oh my gosh, he's rubbing his face on the camera. You're rubbing your face on the crafting cam, silly boy. The auction people might possibly come this weekend, but if they don't, she's going to look else. Okay, good. Because you really have kind of been waiting a while with that. So I think that, what are you doing? Are you okay? What are we doing, hun? So I think looking elsewhere. Here's for Sand's tail. Oh, Reese. He's like perched on my one leg, flicking his tail back and forth, which you can see. It isn't below the tail. No, it is just the tail. Okay, he's gonna be on the lap for a bit, I guess. That's okay. You can be on my lap. That's fine. Totally fine. All right, I'm getting some troops in for Rainbow for her boss battle. So if you have any energy and can pop over and get some troops for Rainbow to help her out on her boss battle, that'd be awesome. Share the love a little bit. So what's interesting is when I'm in someone else's battle, my tooltip stays up, but in my own, my tooltip does not stay up. I need to bug report that because I don't think that's probably working as intended. All right, here's my Hocus Locust. All right, I'm gonna try to stitch a little bit with the cat on my lap. We're gonna see how that goes. I don't know if I can do this. Yes, down here on the placement bar. Oh, bye, Reese. Okay. When I'm in Rainbow's battle right now, and when I hover over, the tooltip is there and I can read it. Yes, that's exactly what I'm experiencing. Yes, that is exactly. Yep, 100%. And then if I go into my own battle, of course, now it's working. It's working now. Yeah, it works now. I wonder if it's because I was in someone else's battle. But it hasn't been. It would like flicker and go away. I wonder if going into someone else's battle is like fixing it. Because earlier it wasn't working. I want to get you a couple more troops, Rainbow, for your boss battle. Isn't that always the way? Like you take your car to the mechanic because it's making a weird noise, and as soon as you get it to the mechanic, the weird noise stops. It seems to be if you finish a battle as a captain and then go straight into another battle of yours. It's called, oh, okay. Got it. So maybe the switch, like switching to another battle is kind of like a workaround for the time being. Because because Tuesday, I wasn't really placing anybody in anybody else's battles while I was streaming. So I was going right into my own, and it wasn't popping up for me. But yes, that is in fact what I have been experiencing. Okay, I'm gonna let my energy regen a little bit, and then I'll give you my Lampaka Malo and my Flaying Mantis before I go back over to my battle. Do you have a Terrapine yet, Rainbow? You have a bonus when you're back in your own battle. Okay. We will help you test this live on stream. Which is probably helpful for you because then you can actually see what's happening versus when we're trying to explain it in a post. So I do imagine it's probably helpful to be able to see. Yeah, oh, for sure, for sure. You will have a giant pillar. One, you got it. You got it. So here's a question for Huntress. You're in a boss battle. Beautiful. Um, what is it that unlocks the Terrapine? I haven't quite figured that out. I mean, I have my Terrapine. Is it points or is it do you battle another Terrapine with a Terrapine for people to earn a Terrapine? 7 can, oh wow. Okay. That all need to be met at once. Got it. Cause I got the I got the skin for my house first, and I thought that I got it, and then I was confused because I couldn't see it to be placed. 2 of which the community has figured out. Okay. So it's on us to get figured out. It needs to be a boss battle and you need to win. Okay. All right. Well, we're trying to help Rainbow win. So we can get her a Terrapine. I mean, both of those make sense. So hopefully we can get Rainbow a Terrapine. Here, I'll give you a rogue. And then I'm gonna switch back over to my battle. So if you have energy, chat, and you are placing troops, get some troops over to Rainbow so she can win her boss battle. And hopefully get herself a Terrapine. Alright, that leaf is done. So we're gonna do this one. I would speculate that is one of the conditions then to have a Terrapine on your side, but that doesn't necessarily work because someone would have had to have had a Terrapine to begin, like, that's like a chicken versus the egg argument. If no one has a Terrapine, someone had to get the first Terrapine. So I'm not sure that that's a criteria. Yeah, that's not possible. Exactly. I was like, somehow I don't think that one is going to be the thing that works because somebody had to get it first. You'll get one, Rainbow. I believe in you. Small pillars on your side, maybe, or maybe like one of every kind of unit out. That could be possible because that's possible to achieve. Both are incorrect. Okay. So not that. The individual conditions aren't that complex. Got it. Perhaps a minimum number of troop placement. That kind of would make sense to me. Hence why our general suggestion is to just play more. Hey, I think that that's a great plan. Oh, I am. Yeah, I try to, if I'm at my PC, I try to drop some units in people's battles. I was hanging out in my star's stream yesterday, but she lost power. I hope that she got her power back. I haven't heard, because losing power in the summer, especially because she's in Texas, if I recall, not good times. Not good times. You're scared of it going down on Monday? Oh, because then yeah. So, what time it runs through the 7th. What time does it end? Like, does the playtest come down? Because I am streaming my plan is to stream on the 7th. I'll be streaming on the 7th. So I was wondering if I would have time to get in, if there would be any playtesting on Monday, or if it was just done by Monday. All right, we have 17 minutes to go in my battle. If you want to get any troops in. You believe it's going down at like 7 p.m. on Monday. Okay. Gonna be afternoon, evening. So I can do some more playtesting on Monday because I stream early in the day. But I think we'll play a game with it. Excellent, awesome. Well, that makes me happy. that makes me happy. So we'll be able to get in a few more battles on Monday too. Well, tomorrow and then again on Monday. Very nice. I'm definitely enjoying it. And very glad that I was able to get in on the playtest and give it some runs for you all too. So, excellent. Good stuff. Yeah, I think if The Sims is like functioning properly, I think Monday we might do some llamas and legends. And then Thursday the pack comes out next week, which we will definitely be checking out fairies and the whole enchanted by nature thing. So I'm excited for that. Yay, lunch break. I hope you're making some good progress, Puddle, on your stuffs. I think Rasand is just gonna talk to the other cat through the door. He doesn't sound like upset as he's meowing at the door. I think he seems kind of curious. No, oh no. All right, well, we somehow missed at least one of the conditions. Well, we still got time before this playtest is over to get it for you. We've got 13 minutes or so on my battle if you want to get any troops placed. Ooh, you got a Spite Mite? Nice! Nice. Yeah, yes, I was excited because yesterday I got my second Flail Snail and my second Hocus Locus. And my second Spite Mite. Wait, maybe it was my second. Maybe I had two Flail Snails. I don't remember. And then but I ended up with a second Spite Smite and then a second Hocus Locus. So I was excited about that. Oh, Awen is coming out. Awen is emerging when Rasanda's sitting outside her door. Trying to keep kitties separate here. Awen says that she is scared of Reese. Yeah.
And then he started meowing, and then she slunk back under the bed.
Well, it'll take some. It will be an adjustment. He jumped up on my lap. He just spawns now.
I know. And it's outside my door meowing. And Alita's like,
I'm like, oh, I don't know what this cat wants.
You know, well, she looks like she's gotten in some fights, so like I can understand.
Yeah, being hesitant.
cautious.
Yeah, but they will get used to each other. And maybe you guys will cuddle each other and we'll like get one of those cute cat pictures where you're like snuggling.
Oh, he's so cute. I love my kittens.
I know, I told him we still love him. He's the #1 kitty. Off to get kitty bows. Ooh, have fun.
She comes when I.
Yeah, no, I know
You
she
don't.
does.
You stare at me like I'm an asshole. I go, and he looks at me. She comes trying on over.
Yeah.
I spoil me, and I'm trying to get your tit in sand and flattening you.
Yeah, Rysand is just he just doesn't care.
He's so big compared to her. Just like petting his head. He's got a small head, but he's like he's sturdy. He's solid.
He is not a small cat, that's for sure.
It makes me laugh.
Well, I'm glad though that she's settled enough to like kind of sleep. That's good. Okay. I'm okay right now. Yeah. Yeah, Awen and I have a wedding to go to tomorrow evening. Her boss is getting married. And Pewin's swim coach. So we are going to that. I think I just knotted my thread. No, not a knot. Not a true knot. Just a little, oh my gosh. Now I'm like pulling my needle off. Apparently I am having a moment in cross stitch that's a little chaotic. Yeah, slightly chaotic cross stitch moment. Alright, Rainbow has a new battle started. If you want to jump on over and give her some Torup placement, I will drop a few troops there for her as well. I'm gonna finish this leaf and then I'll go get you a few troops. Yeah, I think we're gonna finish this on stream. That is what I think, which is exciting. All right, let me swap over to Rainbow and drop a few more troops for her. I got my chest. Oh, I got a new wallpaper. All right, let me give you a cutie pillar and a spite mite. And here's a Lumpacamalo, my Hocus Locust, my Flame guy, and here is a tank for you, and a rogue. So if you have the energy to spare and can drop some troops over to a Rainbow, that would be great. Sand has returned. I cut this piece of thread shorter and it is obvious. So we have to do still the eyeball in this green. And then I'm done with the green, and then it's just the pot with the purple that is left. So I think I had mentioned on Tuesday that I'm listening, or maybe it was last week, I don't recall, when we were talking books last. But I'm listening to The Poppy War because I was able to get on Audible the whole like trilogy with just like this with one Audible credit. They had it like all together. And so I was like, "Oh, hey, this is cool. I can get all of these books for one credit instead of, having to spend 3 credits to get the whole series." And I think Cody read it. I don't know if anybody else in here has read The Poppy War. I really don't know how I feel about it. The main character definitely is a I think this is too far. I don't think I want to do this. I think I want to restart this thread. But yeah, the main character is not necessarily like, I don't know if I like the main character. Which is okay. Like, I don't have to like the main character to enjoy a series, but I don't know if I like her. Darn work interfering with one. I know, right? How rude. How rude that employment, the need for money. It sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I like this character very well. Also, I think I'm gonna be playing Floss Chicken with this, but we're gonna let it happen. I probably should just start a new piece of floss. Am I going to? No, probably not. But we're gonna see. We're gonna give it a shot. So it's interesting. It's a fantasy world. Definitely set in like a Chinese context. Which I think that's what the author, I need to look at the details of the author. I know she is an Asian author, but I'm not sure where she's from, what her heritage is exactly. Um, so it's it's interesting. I just don't know that I like the main character. So that is what I've been listening to. And then I started reading the third Mistborn book, which I've already read. I'm rereading it. So I'm giving that a reread. And I'm reminding myself of how much I did enjoy the Mistborn series. I didn't read the second part because there's like 2 arcs to Mistborn. I only read the first arc, but I am going to read the second arc as I'm kind of going through the Cosmere stuff. So that will all be new. So I only read the first 3 when I read these before. All right, we got just about a minute until this battle. So if you got any troops you want to drop, get your troops in. We'll be starting this battle momentarily. We're gonna start, this battle is gonna start, and then I'm gonna have to get a new piece of floss. Because I'm just, well, maybe not. I only have 2 stitches left. I think I can do it. We are playing Floss Chicken. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I have to get a new piece of floss for just 2 stitches. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna win. Am I gonna do it? Okay, there's the battle, but I need to see if I win this floss chicken. Ooh. Oh my gosh, y'all, I did it. That was so close. You were trying to join battles and test on mobile. Yeah, I saw you in my one battle. You did get in there at least. I don't know if you were able to claim your rewards, but we won Floss Chicken, chat. Look at that. That was all that was, I don't know if you can see that. That was all that was left. Whew, okay, we won the battle of Floss Chicken. Now let's see if we win this battle. All right, we are starting our battle. And away we go. It's battle time. And we were victorious. 21 allied units battled 12 enemy units. And we smoked them. And ooh, and I got a new wallpaper. This kind of makes me think of like oranges and cream. All right, thank you everyone who placed troops. Let's get another battle started here. We have 2 more battles before our boss battle. And our boss battle, so I think it'll be a little bit of a longer stream today, because our boss battle will be our last battle. Although I think our next battle we might do 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Let's get some troops out. So I have a new battle is started. Make sure you're collecting your rewards. A tank up here. And let's get a cutie pillar out here. And we'll get a hocus locus. And our Lumpacamello with our Light Might. And let's put our Flaying Mantis up here. Ooh, I'm gonna need to regen a bit here. All right, we do have an ad break coming shortly. And during the ad break, we will do little break time, little stretch, little move around, little bit of self-care for everybody. Very important. So we will do that. We're starting on our final color of this part of this piece. This is the only part that I have, but here we go. here we have it so far. So this is going to be this pot down here. So this is a pot. It doesn't really look like a pot yet, but it will look like a pot when we are all done. So that is what we are going to get started on. And I'm going to start that purple before our ad break. It's going to go right here to begin with. Cut this piece of thread very long. So should not be as much floss chicken with this one, because I did go kind of long there. But that's okay. I don't like changing my thread, so I do long. So if you miss it, we do have a new battle up. So if you've got any troops that you want to get put in, get those dropped into the battle. And we do have an ad break coming in a couple of minutes. So during the ad break, we will take a little break in general. But I'm feeling good about getting this bit done. We have our epic Lord of the Rings music building up. Yeah, so like I was saying, my book I'm listening to, I just don't know how I feel about that main character. And I'll listen to the whole series because I have the whole series. It was just, one credit. I'll go ahead and listen to it. I just don't know if I like it. Or, yeah, I don't know. I think the main character is about to do something really stupid. And I'm kind of wondering if, like, this stupid thing is then gonna, like, make up what, like, the rest of the books are. Because it's a trilogy, so there's 3 books. But I can just tell that this is gonna be a really bad decision that the main character is making. And I think that it's gonna definitely be adding more conflict to it. And I am okay with having like a main character that I like having main characters that aren't perfect. I just struggle sometimes with this one and just feeling like, I don't know, relatable. Definitely a very morally gray main character, which isn't a bad thing. I just don't know if I like them. All right, Rainbow has a new battle up as well. for those of you who have some energy and want to drop some troops in Rainbow's battle, I will drop some troops during that ad break, I think, Rainbow. Because that ad is gonna run, so I am gonna take a quick break. I'll get some troops in Rainbow's battle while that ad runs, and I will see you all when that ad break is over. I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. We do have another battle active if you want to get some troops placed. Rainbow has a battle active as well if you want to spread some love and drop some troops for her as well. And we're gonna keep stitching away. I was loving on Rissand a little bit. Oh, he's back. He hears footsteps. I think he's like, which little win is it? Is it A win or is it P win? Good morning, Cody. Welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, actually, I'm glad you're here. Well, I'm glad you're here anyway, all the time. It doesn't matter. But I was talking about, I started listening to the Poppy War, and didn't you read that? Did you read the Poppy War? Just woke up. You had a truck at 5:30 come in blasting its horn and basically woke up the whole neighborhood, but now you're awake again. Ew. That does not sound like a very pleasant way to be woken up originally. But I'm glad you're awake again. Hope that you were able to get enough sleep that you feel a bit refreshed. What did you think of it? Did you read the whole trilogy? I'm curious what your thoughts are on it. I think I'm almost done with the first book. I was able to get the whole trilogy for 1 credit on Amazon. And I was like, well, I think I'm gonna do this. But I'm curious what your thoughts are. I don't know I don't know how I feel about the main character. I don't think I really like her very much. Okay, you're at the beach, but you're not swimming, just sitting in the shade while everyone else swims. Okay, cool. Cool. You have been busy on this trip, Speckle, which is a good thing. But we've got, I've got a battle going, and Rainbow has a battle going. I did see your units when you placed them before. Like, they showed up in my battle. So I did see them. Hello. How are you?
It's good.
You forget the main character's name, but the story touches interesting points. It does. The Poppy War?
Oh.
Have you heard anything about that?
Yes, it's mostly the first book is like really good. The second book is like not quite as good, but it's still like it's just a bit of a story.
Got it. So I was able to get the whole trilogy for 1 Audible credit. Yeah, so I did it. Rin is her main, or her story, or her name. She's definitely a very morally gray character, I think. She gets better in this. Okay, because like she's kind of morally gray, and she's also kind of annoying in the first book a little bit. Like, I don't know, like I kind of just want to smack her sometimes in it. Oh, trigger warnings for the second book. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that, Cody.
You see my hair. Can't have my hair. You want my hair.
Yeah, she's kind of annoying and whiny. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how I've been feeling about her. And I'm like, I would like to like this character more than I do, but I don't right now. And the way the person who's reading it reads it as well is like she also reads it in kind of like a whiny way too. She gets better once she leaves school. Yeah, I'm past that point. Like well past that point. I'm almost done. I'm at the point where she and her commander are about to make what I think is a really bad decision. And I don't know how much of the details you remember, but that may tell you where I am. So I think I'm almost done with the first book. And yes, she did get better once she left school, but she certainly still has her moments where I'm like, girl, I kind of want to smack you.
Sometimes you just gotta slap them silly for everything that's said.
Sometimes you do. And Speckle, I don't know if you have ears on. I think you have ears on now. I can see your units. So I do see units placed. You didn't listen to it, you read it, but yeah, she's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that the way the character, I mean, which is like good, right? I mean, it's well done. The reading is well done, but that definitely adds to the whininess, the whiny feel.
Is there a darker purple for me?
This
Oh.
is that's my lines.
I got you.
This is the last color. So I'm almost done with this bit. Yeah, you're testing out the mobile app. You can't move around in your house, but you can zoom your screen to place units. But you can't move the screen, so it puts everything over to the left. You're taking notes, so you can leave it at the Discord. That's a good idea.
So, like,
You know where I am. You know which decision I'm sure it makes things very interesting. I'm just going, why do I feel like this is a really bad idea?
Because it is a really bad.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a really bad idea. She's sleeping still. Yeah.
got out of my shower and was like, you know what? Like, are you up for cuddle? And she said, no.
Is she still under your bed?
Yeah.
So Cody, we brought in the stray cat that was hanging out on our back porch. She is here.
She's super sweet.
Her name is now Elide. It's a bad idea, but it's really important to the story. Yes, I figure that's probably going to be kind of where the rest of the series goes. But yeah, so we brought her in. She is quarantined in Awen's room at the moment. And we've got a vet appointment on Saturday to get her checked out.
She's doing good.
Well, we named her Elide because she has a bad leg.
Yeah. Her back leg is all raw.
Yeah. So that's why she got the name Elide. Have you licked the kitty?
I have not licked the kitty, but I did wash her down with like a warm damp rag.
How did that go?
Oh, she was fine with it. She was rubbing all over me while I was doing it.
She's sleeping now in Awen's room. Reese is now aware that she's here. He's meowed at her a few times and that scares her.
I'm not sure.
But again,
I got some loving vibes.
she's only been in our house now for like
2 hours.
2 hours. So she is scared, but she is so like sweet and loving and affectionate. Like which is why we decided to bring her in. Was because she was just so sweet and so lovey, and she just wanted all of the pets and all of the attention. So we were kind of like, all right, we gotta
do it.
we gotta bring this cat in. You
And
see
she's
Speckles,
been
Troops, and Ears too.
cuddly.
Awesome.
And before she was under my bed, she was laying on my bed with me. So she likes people.
Yes, she really does. We did get hit with a cat distribution system. I mean, we're gonna have her scanned to see, to make sure that she doesn't have another family out there somewhere. So, gonna get her scanned when we're at the vet, and then get her all checked out, and hopefully, she doesn't have any major issues. Definitely need to get her leg looked at because it's pretty raw.
But she doesn't look to have any, like, ticks or fleas or ear mites. Ticks don't really fit in that. That's not it.
Yeah. but she looks okay. But from that perspective, she looks okay. She just looks like she's maybe been beaten up a little bit by some other cats.
Which would be why she's scared of Reese.
Yeah. But hopefully they will adjust to each other and it'll be okay. Not really. Here, I can show you.
The skin is raw, but it's not an open wound.
Yeah, I'll show you. I took a picture of it. There. It's there on the screen, but let me come over here and show you this. You can see it a little better. So it's not raw. It's just like the fur is all licked off it. It could just be a hot spot. I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks like it could be a little bit sore, but it's not like oozing. It's not bleeding. It's yeah. It does kind of look like though when they lick a hot spot.
Yeah.
It is kind of what it looks like. Macy licked herself raw like that if she gets itchy. Yeah, and she definitely is itchy.
And we think she's over grooming because she's been dirty, because she's like picked some patches like on her side and her tail. Her poor tail. It looks like a little rat.
Yeah, her tail's kind of scraggly at the moment. Do you have any spray that takes off the bacteria? No. I am ordering one from Amazon. And then we're also going to, she'll be at the vet on Saturday. We've got a vet appointment for Saturday. For Macy, it was a chicken allergy. And if she got into some sort of poultry, you're sure. Well, you know what that may, yeah. She's had that ever since we started seeing her. So it's hard to know, right?
Her neck's healed up, though.
Yeah. And her eyes didn't look as red to me today as they did yesterday. Or before. So yeah, so I'm gonna order this stuff that I saw recommended for like cat wounds. But again, we'll be at the vet on Saturday as well. Unfortunately, tomorrow is a holiday here, so and they didn't have any same day appointments available when I called. So we can't get her until Saturday morning. When you got her, she had a flea allergy that caused the same looking thing. Even if she didn't actively have fleas, if she just gets a bite, it causes that sort of reaction. See, I don't think she has fleas. We've looked. We don't see any fleas on her. So I don't think she has fleas, which is good. It could be that either or something completely different. I look forward to hearing what the yeah. I mean, and she's been outside, so it could just be like a reaction to just like whatever she got into outside. If she's over grooming, you had to help yours when she used a damp toothbrush to help with cold chamomile tea. Well, that's interesting. I think we have chamomile tea.
When she was in a cedar tree, so she was sappy.
Yeah. Yeah, she was hanging out in our cedar tree, like in the cedar tree by our steps. That's what your vet told you to do. Makes her feel loved like mama grooming, and the chamomile helps soothe the skin. That might be an idea.
Yeah.
To try. Awen kind of wiped her down with a warm cloth with just water that she seemed to like. For anybody who's interested in playtesting on Android for the Riftopia game, check the Discord. Yes, we are. They are looking for people to test how that is working with the Android system. Even if she doesn't have fleas, fleas can still bite her and then leave. Some cats just don't hold on to the fleas, but they will still get bites. That's true. That's possible, yeah. And her leg has been like that ever since we first saw her. Like what?
At the beginning of the spring.
I was gonna say, I think it was like at least a month ago, if not more. Let's pretend that your speech to text is not drunk. Well, that's a big stretch. All right, you're gonna work on getting up. All right, sounds good, Cody. We're rifting, and we are stitching, and talking about kitty cats.
Babies.
Awen's babies. I did, yeah, okay. This is a fixable screw up. I needed to go over one more right here. Okay, we are good. I was like, wait, something's not right here. It's okay. It's a very minor mistake. An easy one to fix. As we go there, there, over one here. I need to look at my pattern a little bit. Three wonderful things. Exactly. Exactly. I need to take a peek at my pattern real quick to make sure I'm getting the shaping of this pot that we're doing correct. Okay, yes, I'm good. Ah! Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Speckle, do you guys return to port? Is it tomorrow? You love the pattern as is. It looks so weird. Doesn't it look a little weird like that? I'm calling it a death flower. I'm really enjoying this pattern. As much as I'm not a Halloween person, I just really, really like the designs, like this maker's designs. And so I'm just really, really enjoying the pattern and stitching on it. Sunday, okay. So you still have a few days. I couldn't remember. And you know what? Speckle, with a lead, I think when you come to visit, I think she will actually appear for you. You are in Bermuda, words are hard, until tomorrow afternoon. Then you have one day at sea and you get back to New Jersey on Sunday and then you fly home. Got it. Well, I hope that the rest of the trip is good and stuff. Oop, there is our battle. Bermuda sounds fun. Yeah, it looks like she's having a good time. All right. Battle is ready. We will start our battle here. Bermuda is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, but you're roasting your tatas off. And you can't wait to see. I know, I know. Yeah, that would be a disaster. When I said the name to the guy when I was making the appointment, I even spelled it and I still don't think he got it correctly. They have a hard enough time with Resand. We are victorious! Alright, oh, that's a cute wallpaper with the hearts. 29 units beat 19 enemy units. Thank you everyone who placed troops. I think for, ooh, and I have a chest from Rainbow. Ooh, and another cute wallpaper. All right. We have one more battle before our boss battle. I think I'm gonna bump it down to 20 minutes this time. Just to kind of keep me from going way, way too long. Yeah, Speckle's been testing on Android. You may want to update if you're running it. Okay, let me update then. We're gonna do a refresh. Yeah, Speckle has been testing for us on Android. Okay, so we have an update. I'm gonna look and see. Ooh, okay. There is a toggle for the range indicators, Increase the opacity of the range indicator's background. Fix the range indicator. I do like the range indicator. That's nice. And added an ally and enemy unit counts to the battle. Oh, that's a nice feature. All right, I'm gonna bump it down to 20. Placing units is working phenomenally. Your struggle is zooming and moving the screen, and you can't do anything in your house. Excellent. Oh, and then let me say, get yours just a second, Cody. All right, let's do like a skinny box. I know I like it a lot too. So on WoW, your friend introduced you to this guild, and the GMs are a married couple going under Rysand and Feyre. That's amazing. Oh, I love that. All right, let's get out some flail snails. All right, we do have a new battle going if you want to jump in and get some units placed. We do have a new battle. The range on the cutie pillars is insane. Zooming in is moving 2 fingers away. Moving the camera requires 2 fingers dragging. Interesting. Yeah, I love the range thing. Ooh, and yeah, look up here, we've got the count going. You're gonna shower. Love you too, Cody. Enjoy your shower. All right, we're gonna get a couple spite mites ready. And let's get a Hocus Locus. It's not ideal, but you haven't had the chance to look at mobile controls or anything. The fact that you just like, but seriously though, the fact that you just kind of like put together the mobile thing so quickly is impressive. And that you just got it out there at all. Like, you all have been so on top of everything. It's incredible. You actually have the ability to push Windows, Macs, and Linux right now too. Nice. You're hoping to get those out by the end of... Wow, you guys are just like non-stop. Yeah, the skill and the speed of which the dev team just like fixes bugs and is pushing new stuff and getting new stuff out there is incredible. 2-finger dragging is a little jumpy, but you're in a very humid environment, and sometimes humidity makes your touchscreen a little wonky, so you'll try when you're back on board in air conditioning. Yeah, you're right. Humidity can make things weird. You're handling the boring admin community facing, so the real devs can do the real stuff. Hey, but that's important work too. That is also important. All right, that's cool. So we've got 12, it's telling us we've got 12 units placed and we have 11 enemies. And the next battle after this will be a boss battle. Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly what Speckle said. Doing amazing work. Creating a fantastic product. And the and like I said, the community part of it too is like, it's a great community. And yeah. I'm also saving my Terrapede for the boss battle. Although someone was saying that you shouldn't put Terrapedes in the boss battles because then you spawn another Terrapene, and that's can be bad. But we're just doing standard. So maybe for standard it doesn't matter. Because if you put in a Terrapene, yeah, another one spawns. I don't know. I say go for it. Let's try it. Let's both put out our Terrapenes and see what happens. We still got to get Rainbow a terrapede. She doesn't have a terrapede yet. I really like this purple. You hate being away from the game. Not that you don't love your job, but the playtest. Oh, I know, right? Well, and then last week you were having like the stinking computer issues and couldn't really do much play testing and running battles either. It's 1-to-1 with the terrapedes on the boss. Yeah, that's what I thought. You put one and you get one. Your new computer arrived though. Hubby sent you an unboxing video. Nice. Excellent. I don't want to, I want to have like enough energy for the boss battle. Like, wait, I need to conserve my energy. Because we do have a boss battle coming up after this one. New PC is exciting though. I really like this pattern. And like I said, and as somebody who doesn't like Halloween, I'm kind of here for this. This floss that I'm using too, it's not a DMC, it's like a specialty floss. Because I kind of splurged a little and went, you know what? I'm gonna get like the specialty floss that's like recommended with the pattern. But it's kind of tonal. So I don't know how well I don't think you can see very well on camera, but it's like kind of a darker purple up here, and it's like kind of like there's like a variation in the tone, which is making it quite pretty. Okay, I do need to mark off on my pattern where I am, just so that I'm going out the correct number of spaces and getting the right shape for my pot. I'm curious about what the rest of the pattern will look like, and it's like every Tuesday a new part of the pattern comes out. So I will post progress of it in the Discord so y'all can see how it's looking. All right, you just placed about 5 units, but your energy did not drop. This could be a factor of slow internet data. Oh, yeah. Let me see. On my battle, Speckle, you place troops? Because I am not seeing you. Yeah, I don't see them. I think that it's your slow internet happening, that it's getting some lag maybe. Because I'm not seeing you out here. I see Rainbow, but I don't see Speckle. Oh, yeah, my tooltips aren't working again. In my own battle. Refresh the app, yeah. Yeah, I'm back to having the issue where my tooltip the tooltips aren't popping up. Which is only an issue that I'm running into when I'm being a captain. They pop up fine in other people's battles, but they're back. Yeah, it's back. So you see, like, it kind of, like, there's like a shadow of the box sort of happens, and then it disappears. I don't know if you're able to see how well you can see that. But like a little shadow of the box pops up, but you can't see anything in it. And I don't have any tooltip when like, nothing happens when I hover over the mobs that are already placed. So like in normal battles, you can hover over the mob and it shows you who they are. Disable placement zone. Okay, let me try it. Oh, it's back. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the displacement zone. Because it's back. All right, if I turn it back on, it goes away again. Yep. When it's back on, it goes away. But if I turn it off, the tooltips are back. Okay, you're going to attribute this to slow data because you're at the top, it doesn't say a name, it just says username and not the actual team name. Yeah, that sounds like you're having some loading issues. Let me know, Huntress, if there's anything else you want me to do there. Oh, I hear your units come, Speckle. I see your cutie pillar now. Yes, it's here. Nope, that's a pretty reliable repo phrase. That's all you need. Okay, good. Excellent. Glad to be able to help. And your energy went down, so you think it's working now. Okay, good. Good, good. All right, we've got about 7 minutes or so left to get troops placed for this battle. So get your troops in if you want to get your troops in. Just remember, we have a boss battle coming up next. So boss battle time. Next. Next. Not now, next. And that will be our last battle for today. So that's exciting that you actually got an app. I was thinking it was like the mobile browser. Okay, try to save enough to place a terror. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I'm not placing anymore so that I can get a terrapede down in the next battle as well. Okay. I think on this pattern, I think I'm gonna finish the bottom and then I'll come back up and do this side. It was like too many stitches through here to just go all the way across. That felt kind of wasteful to me, so we're doing it this way. Little weird looking as it's happening, but I think it makes in my head it makes sense. Uh your phone just went really, really, oh no. Well, I see your cutie pillar, and I see some tanks and a warrior out there from you. So I'm seeing a few troops from you. You're here. Welcome in, Toots. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Perfect. Then you'll just hold off on placing anything until the boss battle. Perfect. That's what I'm doing as well. How are you, Toots? It's good to see you. Are you having issues after the patch for Sims? Wait, that's not the right spot. Wait, wait. That is not where I wanted to put a needle. No, not crashing, but like the bugs. Because I'm having a few bugs. Although you think you're getting ready to pack up so you can head back toward the ship, you're supposed to be finishing up at the beach at 2:45, and it's now 2:42. Oh. Well, it'll be, I don't know how long it'll take you, but I'm planning on running um a 20-minute battle, so maybe you'll have time. Close stream and take, okay, no worries. That's totally cool. Don't worry about that. You've not gotten to play, you've been dealing with your dad's widow. She's in town. Oh, is that good or bad? You say dealing with, that doesn't sound like it's the best. I have a knot. No! I thought it was one I could just pull out. It's not. And of course, she's the type not to tell you she's coming and just show up and expect you to drop everything. That's just rude. What if you all had been, like, gone? Like, what if you hadn't even been home? Thank you, Petal, for the ad knot. I figure if I can't get this sorted quickly, I can't get it out. Alright, well, we may just have to pull through. It's not that big of a knot. It'll be okay. I'll make it work. I'll just have to tug a little hard to get it through. Yeah, that's just rude. Because she came from, like, Texas, right? Is that where she was? So, like, planning would have been involved in getting her there, right? So, like, it's not like she just decided, hey, I think I'm gonna do this today. Yeah, she came with her son who came for work. He's redoing someone's network or something. Okay. And now you're being expected to, like, entertain her. You you didn't really have, like, a great relationship with her, did you? That's weird. That's weird. Why would you do that? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I have this knot, I think I'm gonna cut my thread and finish this off and then go back to the top to go from there. All right, we've got battle time. All right, let's start this battle. We had 38 units. I really like that you can keep track of like how many units we're killing and if we're losing any. That's a really good feature. Cuz sometimes it can be kind of hard to tell. But we did it. We were very successful. Our 35 units took out 24 enemy units and we were successful. Thank you everyone who placed troops. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing that one. All right, we have a boss battle coming up. It is boss battle time. All right, we're going to do another 20-minute battle. That's going to be a boss battle. I'm going to get that started. So let's see, all right, our terrapene is over here. So I'm gonna draw my box. Let's do like here and then maybe kind of like here. We will have some troops spawning over there, so we'll have to watch our back. But we got it. But it is boss battle time, and I'm gonna bring out my terrapene. There's my terrapene in play. Gonna get our cutie pillars. They have phenomenal range. And I'm gonna get out a couple flail snails. I'm gonna have to let my energy regen a bit on this one. Because terrapenes are expensive, but worth it. Oh, in The Sims? So I've got the bug where you can't drag trash or plates or stuff to the trash bin or the sink. So I've got that bug. There's quite a few people that are having that bug. So that one, and then I've got the one where I can't place, well, if I have it in my game, it disappears. The hobby board from Businesses and Hobbies, that's disappearing. And then you can't place a new one. You get an error if you try to place a new one. Like, not just like a last exception, like an actual like error thing that pops up in the game. And I looked, and these are bugs that a lot of people are having, and they're not caused from like a mod or anything. They're just like bugs that are there. So that's fun, especially since right now in my in like most of my save files, I have a small business in which a big chunk of their small business is the hobby board. So I'm kind of like a little frustrated and not necessarily wanting to play. All right, I want my Lumpacamalos out. You're thinking of doing a patch day legacy so you can test a no mod save to see what kind of glitches you have. Yeah, and I don't usually have like major glitch issues, even like on patch day. I don't usually have a huge issue. but I'm having a couple issues with this one. But again, I'm not alone. Pretty much everybody is having these issues. So fun times. I'm hoping, and they're like significant enough issues that I'm hoping that they'll roll out a hot fix pretty quickly with it. That's what I'm hoping. Because usually if there's like an item in game that gets rendered completely unusable, they'll hot fix that pretty quickly. I don't know now, the dragging of the plates and stuff, I don't know that that would get hot fixed as quickly. But you can still drag them into like the fridge, but you can't drag them into the trash or the sink. Or I don't know, I haven't tried with a money trash can if you can do it into the money trash can. All right, for those of you who are placing troops in Riftopia, we do have a boss battle going on right now. We got 15 minutes left to place troops. So get your troops in to get your shot at a Terrapede. It is boss battle time. You will test, you're loading up the game now. Okay, cool. Yeah, the one save that I was trying to play in, they don't have a money trash can. So I hadn't tried it with them. Oh, and Toots, your lunch is burning your lips. Oh no. So Toots, we brought in the kitty. And her name is Alid. She's being quarantined in Awen's room now. But we brought the kitty in. She's here, and we're taking her. We have a vet appointment on Saturday to get her to the vet. Yes, I posted some pictures in the Discord. But one second, I can pull up one and show you right here. Let's see. Let me come over here. This is her. She is inside. She is quarantined in Awen's room. Yeah, she's a sweetie. She got herself comfortable enough to lay on Awen's bed. She looks kind of pissed right there, but she's not. She's very sweet, very affectionate. Yes. Well, so Alid, because her one back leg is kind of messed up, so her one back leg kind of looks like that. So it's kind of raw. So that is where Alid came from. I need to mark off the pattern here. She isn't a grumpy cat, though. She's not. She's so sweet and so affectionate and so lovey. So she isn't a grumpy cat like Reese. All right, we do have an ad break. We are going to let that ad run. And then, because we still have 12 minutes on our battle placements, so we will let the ad run. I may not take a break, or I might just get up and run and use the bathroom and come back. Oh, I'm waiting to get some more energy before I place more units. But yeah, we have about just over 10 minutes to place troops for this battle. Maybe she just looks, well, that was just, I think that was just the shot. also she's, you know, she's been through some stuff, right? Like she's kind of she's got scratches on her. She is, you know, she's got that sore leg. Um so she's had some stuff that she's had to deal with. So that's, yeah. You made a faux California roll sushi thing with no rice. It's yummy, but spicy. Well, I'm glad that it's yummy. And spicy can be very yummy too. One of the washing machines upstairs sounds like it's trying to come through the floor. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Does it usually sound like that? Or is it just being particularly aggressive today? A routine occurrence. Someone has probably overloaded it and it's okay, got it. Well, at least that means that it's probably not going to come through the floor or the ceiling. Could you imagine? That would be awful. All right, let me get my flaying mantises out. So we got an ad in a couple minutes, and we have just under 10 minutes on our boss battle, which will be our final battle of the stream today. I guess maybe I'm not gonna quite finish this today on stream. I don't think I can do all of this in like 10 minutes. But that's okay. I will finish it later. And I will post a picture so y'all can see how it ended up coming together. I think when that ad plays, I might run to their bathroom real quick, but I won't be gone like the whole time like I usually am. I think I'll just run to the bathroom and then come back and see how many more stitches I can get in before it is boss battle time and time to kind of wrap up stream. But I appreciate y'all being here and doing some play testing with me as we've been crafting too. All good things. So I will be live again tomorrow. We'll have Riftopia battles going again. And we'll work on the snarky cross stitch tomorrow, I think. One good thing about a spicy meal is you can't eat it too fast. There you go. There you go. No risk of getting sick. Does that happen if you like eat too fast? It can make you sick. That's no good. All right, we do have an ad that's going to play. We've got about 7 minutes to get more troops in on this boss battle. When that ad kicks off, I'm gonna take a quick run to the bathroom because Awen was in the shower during the last break and I didn't get a chance to run in and use the bathroom, and I kind of gotta pee. So I'm gonna go do that when that battle goes. Or when the ad goes, sorry, words are hard. You run the risk of overeating. Good. Good. Yeah, you don't want to overeat and do that. All right, there is the ad. So I am gonna make a real quick run to the restroom. And then I'll be back to stitch a little bit more. I think I'll just leave it, and I'll because I'm gonna just be a second, so I'm not gonna switch to the BRB screen. So I'll be back with just one sec. I was done streaming, so I thought after I was done, I'll come in and sit with her a little.
But she was sleeping.
Yeah. All right, I am back. She's a little scared, I guess, but she's sleeping too, so good things. We'll get her adjusted, and she's got her forever home now. Well, assuming that when we get her scanned, she doesn't have a chip. So yeah, we are gonna scan her, just make sure that she doesn't have a chip. Because if she does have a family, then we do want to make sure she gets back to them. But regardless, she has a family now. All right, thanks everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. We got about 3 minutes to get your troops in for this boss battle. So thank you all for sticking around. So 3 minutes, get troops in. It's boss battle time. We got a terrapene, a chance, maybe. I don't know. We don't know what the conditions are, but we're going for it. Hopefully, if she has another family, they treat her better than Marco, right? Yeah, for sure, because Marco's family doesn't. I really feel like I don't know that she does, just because, like, or if she does, maybe they just don't care. Because, like, she's I don't think she's going home at night, because if it was my cat, right, and my cat got outside and came back to me in like the condition that she is in, like I'd be getting, like, if it was Reese, right, we'd be keeping him inside and we'd be getting him to the vet and like getting him cleaned up. So And she doesn't seem to go very far. She doesn't seem like she's a big roamer, because when she's been here, we've always seen her either on our back deck or sleeping in our cedar, or just kind of like walking around like the street, like the sidewalk on our street. So she doesn't really seem like she's venturing very far. Nope, can't drag into the money trash bin either. That's annoying. Well, hopefully they'll like get some kind of hot fix out quick for these things. All right, my floss is too short. It's not working anymore. So it's not working. I'm gonna try to get it through. There we go. Okay. Well, it's a good time to run out of floss and need to change floss, because we got our boss battle that we gotta do here. Last few seconds, get them in. It is boss battle time. And later today, I will be finishing this bad boy up. But there's that. I'll show you all once we're done with our boss battle. All right, it is boss battle time. Let's go. We got 2 Terrapines our troops have got to face. Can we bring them down successfully? Terrapines are strong. They have 2. We only have 1, but we have more troops. Oh, our troop numbers are getting low. Okay, 1 Terrapine down. Both Terrapines are down. We have taken down both of their Terrapines. Ours is still going strong. But they still have 17 troops. We only have 10. Can our lower numbers prevail? We're down to 9 troops. Oh no. Oh no, we only have 7 troops left, but our Terrapine is still there. We still have our Terrapine. It's going after their Hocus Locus. 5 troops left for us. They only have 9. All right, the Terrapine is destroying their Hocus Locus. All right. We only have 3 troops left. They have 4. Can we get it? Their cutie pillars are taking us out. Oh no. Oh no. The cone AoE is big for grouped up enemies. Yeah. It is just our Terrapede left against their 4 cutie pillars. And of course it goes after the 1 cutie pillar. Okay, 1 cutie pillar down. Can our Terrapede succeed? Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, it's so slow too! And they're so far away! And of course we've got... Oh, we didn't make it! No, we lost! Oh no! That's the first time I've lost! And we did not get Rainbow or Terrapede. Oof. Oof indeed. Oh, that was rough. Alright. Our 36 units got beat by their 22 units. Well, that wasn't a very good way to end the stream. But that is... I know! Oh. It didn't help that it went after the 1, like, the solo cutie pillar instead of, like, the group of 3. Or it's a powerful unit, but it is a slow unit. So, alright. Let me come over here, and we are gonna wrap things up for stream for today. But thank you everybody for being here and hanging out. We are gonna stream again tomorrow. We're gonna do some more Riftopia battles. We're gonna work on our snarky cross stitch. Here's our progress on this guy. So I just have a little bit left, just this bottom part of the pot to finish. I'll post a picture on Discord when I'm done so you can all see, since you've been watching me work on it, you can see the progress of it. So I'll get that posted on Discord. But I do appreciate you being here and hanging out with me and testing some Riftopia, even if our final battle did not quite go to plan. All right, let me, we're gonna go on a little raid, so let's go see who we can go and check out. Someone else, we're gonna stick with the Riftopia stuff and go find someone else doing some Riftopia. Let's see, go over here and see who all might be live. Not that you can see this at all. All right, so we've got a couple options, I think, and that are in the Riftopia category. Oh, but this person might be crafting. Let me see. Oh, nope. Organizing craft supplies and playing Riftopia. Thought they were crafting. They're not crafting. I guess let's go over to this person who is he's playing Minecraft. So let's go spread some Riftopia love. All right, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message with the tater hearts to drop into chat when we get over there. If you're a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message with the red hearts to drop into chat. We're gonna go over to Epic Realms, who is doing some Minecraft and doing some Riftopia battles. I know some of you can't watch Minecraft, but I know a lot of you also enjoy Minecraft. So we're gonna do that. I did not mean to click start raid, but we've started the raid. That wasn't the button I meant to click, but here we are, clicking the button. That's apparently how our day is gonna go. But thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you again tomorrow. We're gonna do more cross stitch, more Riftopia. I will see you then. I love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Ooh. Well, the time has come to wrap things up, but my heart is full. Can't thank you enough for hanging out and spending time. You make this space so warm and